Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to That Girl Thinks She Has a Million Followers and She Only Has 80. I was asked to do a story time about what happened with the friend that told me that she was jealous of me at one time and why we're no longer friends. As I said in the previous video, our friendship did not end because of that. Our friendship did not end until years later. What happened, we went to the same church and we used to always sit together at church. And one Sunday, she came in and I noticed she sat somewhere else. And I was like, strange. The reason I said strange, you can sit where you want to sit, but the reason I said strange, we always sat together, always. That's the only time we actually saw each other after we got really grown. It's at church, even though we would talk on the phone a lot. But anyway, I was trying to get her attention to wave at her to speak, but she never would look my way. So after church, I walked up to her and I said, hey. And she's like, hey, real solemn. And I said, you okay? And she said, yeah, I'm good. Her reaction told me something was wrong, but I didn't know, and I did not know it had anything to do with me. I just thought maybe she just had some things going on. However, this other friend we had, a mutual friend, not a friend that sat with us, but was a mutual friend. She walked up to her. She said, hey, girl. And she said, hey, girl, didn't we have a time last night? I mean, just all jolly, happy, go lucky. And I'm like, wow. And also that week before that Sunday, that previous week, I had called her like twice. I got no answer. And we talked, like I tell you, we talked during the week, not every day, but maybe once or twice a week and whatever. I got no answer. But when she reacted that way with the mutual friend, I then knew whatever her problem was, it had something to do with me. So I just let it go. Now I'm at the point, forget it. I mean, y'all, honestly, I don't know what was going on because I'm the type, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. I don't talk about my friends to my other friends, mutual friends. I realize that my best friend may not be your best friend. They have best friends. So I don't do that because I never want anything to go back and, something I said about a friend. So, but I'm not going to kiss your butt either. And even though I didn't know what was going on, I knew then it's time to back off. Whatever she got going on, that's her. Because if she wasn't woman enough to talk to me about something I did, I'm not going to trip about it. And my daughter and I have this discussion a lot. Because my daughter is the type that feels like you don't have to tell people what they do. People know what they did. You have a right to cut people off without an explanation. I disagree. And me and my daughter, we talk about that a lot. I totally disagree with that because sometimes people don't know. Honestly, I had no idea why this girl was mad at me. No idea. Never done anything underhanded to her. I had no idea. So, anyway, I let it go. So, as the weeks went on, she sat where she sat. I sat where I sat. I didn't go up to her. I didn't speak to her. I didn't try to call her or anything. About a month later, her husband, he was in the military, so they relocated. So therefore, she was no longer at the church. About a year later, maybe a year and a half or so later, she called me. And she was so apologetic. She was telling me that she was going through a dark space during that time. She was saying it had nothing to do with me. And I told her, I said, but you're going through a dark space. But it seems like I'm the only one that you wanted to exclude. If it had nothing to do with me, why was I the only one that you excluded? And she then told me that mutual friend had tried to embed something in her. And she later found out it was a lie. She found out it was a complete lie. She was jealous of our friendship. And because, like I said, me and her were really close. And so she told her some lies, but she would not tell me what she told her. Because I was going to address it, and I still wanted to address it and say, what did you say to her? But whatever it was a lie. But what got me is the fact that me and you are so close, and you let an outsider come in and destroy years of friendship without talking to me. I'm the type of person, if you're somebody I value as a friend, and somebody come telling me something you did to me, or you said to me, you said about me underhandedly or whatever, I'm going to confront you if I value our friendship. And I'm the type too, if you come to me and say, I'm going to tell you something, but you can't say nothing, my friends will tell you, I'll ask, does it have anything to do with me? Because if it has something to do with me, and if it's enough to piss me off, I'm going to speak up. So you may want to keep it. If I can't say nothing, don't even bring it to me. Don't do that. Because that's the reason I'm saying people go years and years without talking because of misunderstandings or because of lies somebody else told. But anyway, so her and I, we talked and we kind of hashed it out or whatever. But I'm hurt by this now, that you did not come and talk to me about it. So we talked or whatever, but I knew in my head that we would never go back to being close friends. So anyway, we hang up the phone, and one day she called me. Y'all, this is all in a matter of 3 weeks after she called me a year and a half later. She called me one day because she would call me, and sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't. And maybe she called me like maybe 3 times, maybe. But I don't really have nothing for you. So the last time she called me, she said, it's going to take more than one person to make this friendship work. It seems like I'm the only one trying to make it work. And y'all, I flipped out on her. I told her, you're the only one that destroyed it. You let someone from the outside come in and destroy years of friendship without even talking to me. So that tells me you don't value me as a friend anyway. We're cool, but honestly, I don't see us ever being as cool as we once were. Just like you need your space, I need space too. I've told her that, and I'm an honest person. And I know I hurt her feelings. And she said she understood and everything. However, I didn't talk to her again for maybe 2 years. And actually, it's probably about 7 years ago the last time I talked to her. And that's what happened. That's the reason we're no longer, we no longer talk. The last time I talked to her, I'm sure it's been a good 7 years ago. But y'all, there is no love lost on my end because I know I did nothing wrong. I know I was a great friend. And my thing is this: once I stop respecting you, I have never respected anyone. You chose to let someone come in and destroy our friendship. I don't know what's going on with you and her friendship, but I prefer you to stay over there. No love lost. I'm at peace. And at this age now, I'm 55 years old. I don't care. I don't have time for little stupid stuff. I'm in so much peace in my life now. All this, no drama, no mess. Y'all just leave me alone. And I don't need friends either that feels like if they don't talk to me because I may disappear for weeks or months even. But my friends, my true friends, we have that understanding. We don't get mad or get in our feelings because we see you hanging out with another friend or whatever. People have different lives. And you can't and I don't mix all of my friends together because some of them I know who's going to click and who's not. So I thank God that I have friends that understand, okay, she's hanging out with them, but it has nothing to do with me. We're still like the best of friends. Now she's hanging out with me. They don't think nothing of it. I'm rambling. But anyway, that's what happened. And that is why we are no longer friends. Okay, y'all have a great day or not. The choice is yours.